Ain't it a beautiful day, man? To wake up early morning, taking care of my garden. Yeah, that's right. I got some organic food in my garden. About to have some chickens next. You know, I'm in the South. Get some goats out here. Yeah, some goats and chickens is the first livestock I'm gonna work on out here. I wanted to speak, man, on Little Tony. I seen End of Sentence. You know, he did the documentary on Little Tony for y'all. But for somebody like me, I've been on 83 Babies for a minute now. So I've been following this case heavy. I just ain't tried to do too much because personal interest and me being invested into the group as far as a supporter. You know what I mean? You got YBT. You got Set It Off. You know, 83. Big three. You feel me? Durham, North Carolina type of crowd that's highly talented. And then you got Lil Tony, you feel me? And it's a whole lot of other guys in that group, that 83 Babies group. And it's deeper than just 83 Babies. It's a group of friends and a lot going on. Now, Lil Tony, part of them, you feel me, them trades. He a Crip. I don't know about the other two, but I know North Carolina is like that. So even if you're not in the gang, but if you're from a particular neighborhood, you most likely got ops here and there. You feel me? So it's really the trenches for real. And like everybody know, whether you jump out the porch or not, it's like that outside right now. So Little Tony gets jumped for his chain. And we seen what happened with that. He handled it. That video went viral. This was like 3 years ago. The video went viral. You know what I mean? My mans didn't really tap out too much. You know, he did all right. He said on the video how he got a lick back. I ain't gonna lie. He was a young one that handled himself. You feel me? But after getting embarrassed like that, you seen what happened and transpired. He went to get his lick back. I'm gonna say allegedly. I still don't know what happened. They found him guilty. I ain't the police. He went to get his lick back. And the rest was history. He got his lick back. Eventually, it was the wrong vehicle. It was not his ops vehicle. It was an innocent family and a 9-year-old boy, football player too. And y'all know I love them sports. You know, around my kid's age, 9 years old. I have a son. I have a lot of sons, but one exactly 9 years old too. So it hit me different. It's like, okay. Lil Tony and them allegedly think they spinning on their ops and they shoot up a car full of innocent family that's in the car. A lot of kids and the aunties or whatever. And these people are dead now. Well, the one kid is dead now. So now you got 83 Babies members who are stand-up individuals. What y'all don't know is they kicked out. You know, they kicked out Lil Tony out the group. They made a public service announcement. I mean, that's some of the things I didn't get to hear on End of Sentence. Maybe he said it. Maybe I need to watch that video again, but I only watched like 70% of the video. Maybe he said it, maybe he didn't, but I didn't hear it bring it up. But 83 Babies don't really rock with no movement like that of shooting up kids. They kicked him out the group and said they no longer, I don't know if they kicked him out, but they made a public service announcement. They're not affiliated with Lil Tony no more. And they made sure to stand and say that. This is me summing up. I didn't even get started on this video yet. First of all you folks out here who glorify folks killing little kids and all that, and what I mean by glorify, you give them passes. You'll get mad at a certain situation of a rat or a certain situation of a dude that's disingenuous, disloyal, all that. Y'all have a lot to say. But there's never an outrage when it's one of our young folks getting killed out here. They getting slanted out here, bro. So it's a sad day when 83 Babies group members got to be more stand-up than a lot of you so-called supporters or people on the block. Now, do Lil Tony got people who support him or not? I don't know. I'm not even hating on the man. You feel me? I don't know if was he remorseful when he allegedly did what he did. I don't know. I know the supporter he had was his dad. His dad died a year and a half ago. You feel me? They had a funeral online. I think you could see it. If I'm wrong with the information, anybody from Durham, North Carolina or the 83 Babies camp, let me know if I'm wrong about his dad dying. You know, I've been trying to follow up on 83 Babies, every time I could get it, you feel me, set it off, he go crazy, YBT go crazy. Even Lil Tony was all right. I can't even lie. The Atlantic situation they had, them dudes was on the rise, man. There was with Rich the Kid, you feel me? Rich the Kid is doing these interviews. I feel I don't do them justice, but that's my personal opinion. I ain't got beef with no Rich the Kid or nobody in 83 Babies. I just feel like that's not the route you go. But who am I to say anything? I'm not no rapper who's in a position of these other rappers. I may rap. I got rap songs. But I'm not trending the way a Rich the Kid is. So maybe, you feel me, you know, them you know, groups of 83 Babies, they felt like Rich the Kid was a name that they can attach. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. It's not really about that. It's the fact that you got a dude who I've been reading the comments and what people were saying, free that man and all that. I don't wish prison and jail on nobody, but I do know, when does it become enough though? Because Lil Tony is not the only one. We just seen a case of what? A 17-year-old girl who just dropped a child as well because she got mad. I mean, it's a lot of cases like that. And my thing is, if it's two idiots in the streets, and I don't even want to use the word idiot. That might be wrong. It might be two dudes who have a genuine beef for real, and they need to get back on each other. I usually disagree with us killing each other, but when it's that, I'd rather it be that versus what we got to hear, bro, about young ones dying. When you hear about how that 9-year-old got killed in the Lil Tony situation and how the round penetrated his forehead and went out of the back of the skull, bro, y'all deliberately shot into the vehicle, and that's what I mean about that, bro. You don't know who was in the vehicle or not. Even if it wasn't your ops in there and you said it was a mistake, it's the fact that you even did some coward move like that. Because last time I checked, a step of steps on shit, but you don't step on innocent people, bro. You don't step on family members, none of that, bro. Like, where the rules at? Where the rules at anymore? It's like, I don't even want to use demonic, because demonic would insinuate intelligence. You know what I mean? And so I call this worse than someone who's demonic, because at least someone demonic can foresee what's going on and intelligently have an understanding. Some of these people don't have. I guarantee you right now, Tony and his folks probably feel an injustice, and I don't know. I hope you get your head right, Tony. The only thing I could tell you is I hope while you're sitting, I got friends doing life. Let me just get that out the way. I got friends doing life and some extra change. We got a homie of ours who, I'm not going to say best friends of ours like that, but we all grew up with each other. He got life in 63 years, factual. I always bring that up. Life in 63 years, bro. You a white man's dog right now. You the property of that white man right now. He got you in shackles and chains, and all that life that you was accustomed to has already 360 chains, because you've been locked up for 2 years and some change now. So you was only playing a waiting game. I hate to admit it. Most of my homies who I know have been locked up, they always say after you get sentenced, right, whether it makes you cry or not, it's a sense of relief. It's that waiting, not knowing. At least now you know. But guess what, bro? You gotta live with the fact you took an innocent young man's life. Even if you didn't take his life, you traumatized a group of people for the rest of their life, bro. I remember growing up in the hood and hearing them shots like that, bro. But we didn't really get actual rounds being shot at us at that age. We've been around it. We come from them neighborhoods. I didn't start being in situations where rounds could have pierced my flesh until I was like around 12, 13, being at the wrong places and shit like that. But at 9, and even those ages I was hella wrong, bro, period. It's wrong, bro. The group of youth we have in our society today, they get to look at every piece of crap idiot who's never grown up, from their moms, dads, uncles, friends. Every adult around them is busy trying to relive a youth that they miss or something like that. It's like everybody is afraid to grow up. It's like we have a culture where it's more cool to look cool. You get what I'm saying? It's more cool to look cool. It's more cool to look cool than actually do the right things. And even if you is in the streets, notice I'm not even talking about folks in the streets I'm just strictly saying leave the kids alone, bro. Leave the innocent folks alone. I think you should leave everybody alone. But the fact that, you know, nobody is actually highlighting that 83 Babies did let it be known that we're not affiliating with that dude anymore. And that's the thing of that story that I want to give them props, because Durham, North Carolina is a place where a lot of people trying to make it out, just like all over the world. But Durham, I know of it way too well, especially during my military days. There's a lot of stand-up individuals there. I know even the gangsters there, nobody standing behind a man killing an innocent kid like that. And y'all deliberately shot into that vehicle. I wanted to do a video today showing my heart for Tony, but the only heart I can show for is if he has any good in him, then I do have a heart for him. But my heart's really towards your family, your group members, and people around you, and the family of the young child who died, and also the kids who survived that shooting, because they traumatized. You can see them. That's where my heart lays. I can't make a video of little Tony and make him look like he was like that, he was a stepper. All that is irrelevant, bro. Once innocent people start losing their life and blood is shed that way, it's 10 times worse that blood was shed at a 9-year-old innocent, you know, child versus 2 regular street clowns doing what they got to do out here, bro. And you don't even have to do it. Majority of the beef y'all done got into that y'all stuck in already, because once blood is shed, it's just blood for blood, and it keeps going. It's already been useless and wasteless and pointless. Pointless. Somebody gonna watch this video right now and think I should die just for speaking with my heart about how I feel about this situation. Didn't disrespect anybody, didn't say anything like that, but I know it's somebody who look like me right now watching this video, and they're saying to themselves, I should be deleted. I know it, bro. I can't call us demonic, because I need a new terminology to call us, because we're something worse than demonic. Once again, at least folks who are demonic, they have some form of intelligence. There's no way critical thinking people could have any type of intellect if they're doing the things that, you know, that we see they're doing right now. You got little CJ Casino talking about, if I can't get my op, I'm going to shoot up the whole house. I'm going to shoot up the whole whip. I'm going to keep bringing that up. That was the most sickest shit I heard, bro. I done seen everything in the hood. I done seen everything from the trap to real folks who kill folks for real. I didn't see them kill, but y'all get what I'm saying, allegedly and all that. But it's like, damn, bro, I've never seen dudes who openly say, I'm going to shoot. I mean, I know people who say it, but to the way you say it as if you take pride in that, bro, that's the most easiest thing to do. I don't care, bro. That 9-year-old child dying should affect you, bro. I'm a father, bro. Because by the way this child died, that could have been any one of our kids, bro. I just told you I got a son the same age, bro. That could have been any of our kids, because a dude is so bloodthirsty. You don't do the proper planning, thinking, or sitting down on your op and waiting for his next moves. You just rush at it and shoot up a vehicle that you think might have your ops in it. I personally think and feel, even if those kids was in the car, if your op was in it, you would have shoot up the whole car. Just my personal opinion of knowing our culture and all that, bro. Nigga would have still shoot up the whole whip, because niggas is more worried about being embarrassed. Bro, everybody get jumped. It's a video of me on World Star, me and my homies being jumped by 20 dudes, bro, when we was in Germany. Facts. Every day I use that video as like, damn, bro. Minister Farrakhan, I seen Big U posted a video of Minister Farrakhan, and he was like, you know, it's good when your ops come at you. You get to see what you made of. You feel me? You get to see what lies inside. Then he did an analogy of a shadow boxer. You feel me? And they shadow boxing. They look prettier in the ring until you put somebody in front of them. You know what I mean? Until you put somebody in front of them. And these are the challenges in life that I'm looking at now. I'm looking at, okay, this could have been my son, bro. How do I look talking to my son every day about the things we talk about, and I'm over here glorifying this type of activities, bro? Nah, I can't, bro. I don't wish prison and jail on nobody, but at the end of the day, to see what happened and what took place, you got to let it be. Let it be. Some things you got to do like the Frozen song and just let it go as well. Not just let it be, like I said, but let it go as well, too. That part got to be part of the equation, man, because when does it stop? You claim it's just about get back, but even after y'all get back, it ain't never enough. They gonna go come get some back. Y'all gonna get some back, and it's just one big orgy fest of death. A orgy fest of death, bruh. It's just back and forth. No pause, too. So when do somebody with no disrespect to T.I., you feel me, as much as I respect his music and all that, he been shaky lately. And I ain't talking about what he got going on with, you feel me, Charleston White and all that. I'm talking about when he said black on black violence is a myth. You feel me? Like, that's crazy to me. But at the same time, man, salute everybody, man. I don't do this video to be disingenuous. I don't do this video to, like, I'm getting on people. Y'all wanted to call me the street preacher as if I would have been offended by it. I'm actually loving that name now, the hip-hop preacher. That's what y'all call me, right? But I told y'all my pop's a pastor, so I don't mind it. Whatever y'all call this thing I do, preaching or talking shit, whatever y'all call it, bro. If it makes somebody get in these conversations and open up the minds, like, we need to chill with this. This getting out of hand, bro, period. Now, rest in peace to little Tony's dad. Shout out to 83 babies and everybody in Durham, North Carolina. This ain't a Carolina thing, it's us thing, because it's happening everywhere. Notice I didn't make this about Carolina or the 83 babies. I ain't like everybody else, bro. You feel me? Every man and woman is responsible for their own actions, period. They're responsible. So even as much as I want to be like, we all got to be accountable for each other, that's not true at all. This ain't the military. We all can't be accountable for each other. But what we can do, though, is live in a civil society where people can at least leave the families and kids alone, bro. People can go dish out they crap in the field somewhere, bro. I wish we had the Coliseums again, bro. Bring the gladiators back. You feel me? Cuz just want to crash out for no reason, put them in the Coliseum. Don't waste time with taxpayers' money and all that. Since people like me don't believe in the prison systems, I do believe in what the Romans had. Throw these motherfuckers in the Coliseums, bro. Let them crash out with each other where innocent folks can't get hurt, bro. Everybody else get involved. Everybody else who want to glorify that and be involved in that, then throw them in one big Coliseum together and say, go at it. You feel me? That's the real purge. Purge and clean some shit up, bro. Just some shit need to be cleaned up, bro. Where the OGs at, man? Because what I've seen is that North Carolina had real OGs. Shout out to North Carolina. You know, I bet you it was an OG who talked to them 83 baby boys and told them, bro, like, no, we can't be affiliated with cuz. You feel me? Like, this ain't it. This ain't a good look at all. And it take a man to just stand on principles versus trying to reap the fruits of money that comes your way through this Hollywood madness, bro. Everything is just about money. I ain't telling you not to get money. Go get your money, gang. I ain't one of these hotep, fake pro-black type dudes on the internet and all that. Go get your money now. But at the same time, at what consequences are you willing to get that back? And that's the problem. The consequences that meets the actions for every motherfucker out here on that weak energy, because I call it the weakest energy, the way we behave, bro. And I say we so I can include myself. So you effeminate educational purpose. Well, I don't mean to say that word effeminate. That was by mistake. That was a word cluster. I want to say, I don't even, because there's a lot of dudes who are effeminate who are more stronger than some of you dudes who will claim you're heterosexual. Not that does that matter, but it's like, I'm trying to find a new term. I'm going to just call it wicked, bro. I don't want to call it demonic. But saying wicked and demonic is, I feel like I'm giving y'all a pass, the people who partake in that. Because that's not wicked and demonic. That's something way worse, bro. Way worse. I'm about to leave, man. I always say love your family and love your kids and stay blessed. And y'all hit the like button. This is my first time saying hit the like button. I didn't say it for this whole video. And I always say love your family, love your kids, stay blessed. But at the end of this video, I'm going to leave y'all with this, man. Listen. The only group of people who make me nervous when I go around of a group of people is us. Y'all the only ones who make me uncomfortable, at the same time comfortable. Does it make sense? Y'all the only ones who make me uncomfortable and at the same time comfortable. So let's not do this Jim Crow and all that. Nah, it's you niggas. You niggas have replaced every single clan there is. Y'all have a blessed day.